The FarFish project. Enhancing sustainability of European fisheries all over the world. One key goal: to improve the sustainability of European fisheries outside EU waters. 4 years, 6 case studies. To supply fish for growing European and international markets, the EU long-distance fleet sails far from their own shores to fish in international waters and within waters of several non-EU countries, in exchange for access to surplus fish stocks. The EU offers financial support to promote the development of sustainable fisheries abroad. The FarFish project, funded by the EU Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Programme, set off in 2017 to improve the sustainability of the EU long-distance fisheries. It aimed to improve biological, economic and social knowledge on these fisheries, enhance their management, contribute to sustainability and long-term profitability for all participants. Now that the FarFish project has come to an end, it is time to reflect on its success and key outcomes. Through interviews and meetings with a wide range of stakeholders, FarFish identified key needs and knowledge gaps within 6 different fishing areas and nations outside the EU that served as the FarFish case studies. The diversity of voices at the table shed a new light on the priorities and needs to develop sustainable fisheries in everyone's interest. This led to the creation of the FarFish Management Recommendations for addressing the issues. Some of the key priorities included improving collection, quality and coordination of biological, economic and social data, improvements in monitoring, control and surveillance, governance and social economic assessments, and identification of investment opportunities. FarFish has collected and collated data on catches and effort, management, stock assessments, environmental and oceanographic changes, monitoring, control and surveillance, economics, governance and social impacts within each case study. Much of this data has been uploaded to the FarFish database, where it will be available beyond the life of the project. FarFish has created visualizations and decision support tools to improve understanding and take more informed decisions regarding management of fish stocks. The Data Limited Methods (DLM) tool assists scientists to perform stock assessment where data is limited. Representatives from the case study institutions have been trained in the use of the tool. This new knowledge will lead to improved stock assessments and management of species targeted by the EU and other fleets in the case study areas. A new app using a simple visualization of key indicators enables users to view information on catches, efforts, fleets and constraints of the partnership agreements. FarFish initiated a pilot self-sampling program in Senegalese and Mauritanian waters to improve onboard identification of black hake. This enables improved assessment and management of the 2 commercially important hake species targeted by the EU fleet. The pilot program is also an example of how scientists and the fishing industry can collaborate to gain new data and knowledge. EU long-distance fleet coexists with other national and international fleets and are part of a larger dynamic socio-economic system. FarFish analysed the governance structures and value chains within the case studies, identified opportunities for improvements and provided commendations. At the start of the project, FarFish developed training needs assessment to identify key training areas in the case studies. The resulting capacity building initiatives included a 6-month postgraduate training program aimed at building capacities to collect and interpret data in fish stocks. A total of 5 research fellows entered the program. An intensive 1-week university-level certificate program provided participants with knowledge on the various topics relevant for EU long-distance fisheries. Materials were developed for TutorWeb, an e-learning platform used by scientists, policymakers and academics all over the world. FarFish held workshops to develop the skills and knowledge on the different issues related to the project. FarFish hosted several international workshops and conferences that brought together key stakeholders, policymakers, and scientists. Topics included fisheries management in international waters, the external dimension of the common fisheries policy and small pelagics, and climate change in West Africa. The FarFish project has initiated a dialogue between research, academia, decision-makers, the seafood industry and other stakeholders on several key issues related to sustainability of these fisheries. FarFish has contributed to bridging the gap between the EU long-distance fleet and coastal states by providing new knowledge, tools, methods and training to support sustainable and profitable EU fisheries outside European waters. We hope the legacy of FarFish will set an example for other long-distance fleets to follow and contribute to sustainable fishing all over the world.